Hi everybody. We are going to do a simple before and after water change video today on my office tank here. But the last time I did this was about a week ago, and on the back side of the water change, after I had refilled the tank, I checked the nitrate and it was still in the red. It wasn't dark red, but it was definitely still red. There was no way I was going to be able to get away with calling it orange, as dark as it was. And I said at that point that I'll give it a day or two when I get around to it, and I'll do another 20% water change or something, and I'll bring that nitrate level down just a little bit more. And of course I've never gotten around to it. So today is going to be the day we get in there and we try to bring that nitrate down a little bit more. So I'm going to do probably a pretty significant water change. I'm not going to top the tank off before we start. I'm going to start from where we're sitting now, and then I will probably drain the tank down to about the halfway point, and then I'll fill it back up. So I guess for the sake of this video, since I've been talking about the nitrate, we will do a comparison. We'll see what the nitrate looks like as the tank sits now, and then we will see how much of a reduction we do. And if I think about it, I'll even get a little snippet of video showing you how far down I actually drain the tank as we do the water change. So there's my German Blue Ram, who is the star of this tank. Although he's getting harder and harder to spot in the swarm of fish. I know swarm's not the right word, but I definitely get more of a feel of a swarm in this tank than I do a school. I have so many live bears in this tank. I really need to get in here and thin the herd, as it were. But the star of the show is undoubtedly my stunning German Blue Ram. I just absolutely love this fish. Its colors are still so vibrant and beautiful. And when the water starts getting a little dark from the tannin stains, the colors actually seem even more vibrant. It doesn't get it subdued at all. So there you go. Let me get on with it, and we will see how bright and pretty that fish looks on the back side of this water change. So consider this part your before, and there's your after. So as I said, I did a pretty significant water change. In fact, I did this much of a water change. And despite having done that much of a water change, I still have a pretty significant amount of nitrate in the tank. So I tested the water from before, and we got that. So as I said, that's definitely not orange. Can't call that orange. And then this is what we got from the after. And I assure you that is the after. I did not accidentally grab the same water and test it again. So that's what the nitrate is currently sitting at in this tank after the water change. So we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. I'm not going to get in there and keep fighting with it. I did add a little bit of this today. This is Seachem Flourish. This is just micronutrients. I've also added on my last water change some root tabs. In fact, I put 3 root tabs in here because my temple plant is starting to look a little yellow and peaked. So I thought the root tabs would help. And I put one in here. I put one in back here near this Anubias. So this Anubias will actually get the benefit of the root tab. In fact, you can see how much greener that top leaf has become. And then I put the final root tab in over in this corner. And I don't think this Java Windelov is going to get much out of that root tab, considering that is growing on top of a little plastic cave structure, and those roots don't really go down into the substrate very much. So the temple plant will be getting the lion's share of the root tabs that I put in there, but that Anubias in the back is going to get some of it too. Otherwise, all I really did was wipe down the glass. I did not change out the filter. I moved this temple plant. I do have roots on it. I got to do something with it at some point. I don't know. We'll find a home for it. I'm tempted to try to put it in a planter. I tried that with a few so far, and I've had minor success with one of them. It's still alive, and that's what I'll say about it. It's not thriving at all, but it is still alive. And the other ones that I've tried to put in planters have all shriveled up and died. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't really have a tank for that temple plant, but I do sell my aquatic plants. So if anybody's interested, you can check my email down below. And if you want a piece of temple plant, contact me. We can make arrangements. I'll sell it to you. I can always make more cuttings off of all that. So there you go. That's about it. Like I said, just a simple before and after. I was a little surprised by the nitrate level being so high. I thought we would at least get it down into the neighborhood of being orange. But I guess when you've got a swarm of fish in your tank, there's not a lot you can do about it. So I really need to get in there and reduce the population in this tank, or get in there and do much more frequent water changes, maybe at least once a week, do a 50%, and maybe we'll be able to keep on top of that nitrate level. So again, I've said before, I'm not going to do anything super special for that ram. I'm going to keep this tank the way I always keep this tank. I've been assured by plenty of people that rams do not require any super special attention. As long as I keep this tank in decent condition, that ram should be just fine. And while it's only been a short period of time so far, I'm having no qualms whatsoever about keeping it this way. It looks fantastic. The colors are so bright and vibrant. I'm really, really happy with it. So there you go, everybody. Thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed. Don't forget, this one is my office tank. You can now join my memberships. You can give applause if you'd like to show your appreciation and help support me. And, of course, don't forget I have another channel now, Dan's Outdoors and More. You can find a link to that down below. Otherwise, make sure you're subscribed over here. Don't forget, this is my 20-gallon office tank. I'll see you real soon in the next one.